Hey everybody, this is Zio from Team 5795 and this is video 2 of the Creo Parametric 7.0 learning. So in the last video we ended off on learning how to do a sketch and opening a new file. So now this one we're going to go over extruding, filleting, and chamfers. So when you want to extrude a part, there's multiple ways where you can do it, right? So you have your circle right here, and if you want to extrude, you click on it and then there's this extrude button, or you click X. So this is where it gets slightly more complicated. So right here at the top you have your depth, which I highlighted, or right here. So you could do a simple like 25. This is going to be inches, so 25 inches. Now it looks like this, or you could go to 2 inches, then that's going to be really thin. But for the sake of this video, we'll do 10 inches. Alright, so that's how you extrude, and then there's also multiple ways you can do it. So, okay, there's multiple ways. So you can do this, and it flips aside right here. So anytime you're gonna flip the side of the extrusion, just click this. Or you see this arrow, you click the arrow to flip. And then there's also this setting called remove material, and you notice how I can't click on it? That's because I'm not cutting through material, extruding through material. So when we're gonna do that later in this video, I'll show you how you can remove material. And click OK to get that. So now you have your part. Okay. And then, so the next two things we're going to talk about is a fillet, or a round in this case. Fillet is mainly used on Fusion, and Creo it's called a round. And you also have your chamfer. So you click round, and you click the edges you want to select. So like this, for example, right? So I'm rounding those. And you can set how much you want it to go. So like you could do 1. So by doing 1, it might be slightly smaller, or you can make it like 5. Okay, it does work. But if you go too high, like if you go to 100, it won't work because it's pretty much gonna be like this, and I don't think that's what you want. So for the sake of the video, we'll do 2.5. Just very slight fillet right here. And just to show you what that looks like, it's like this kind of. Okay. Now we're gonna go back, delete this round. Now we're gonna do a chamfer. So in the chamfer, right here it says chamfer. You want to click your edges again, and the same thing, except this time it's a straight line and not a rounded edge. So edge chamfer, and these settings you don't want to mess around with. This specifically 45D. Those are kind of just your angles that you're working with. I'll go into that a little later. So for example, let's just say your diameter is 2. So that's 2 right there. And pretty much you just change the diameter of whatever you want for. You could also select this top edge and make it 4 as well. But yeah. Yeah. Now with extruding a hole, all you want to do is you want to click sketch on this plane that you want. Sketch. And now let's just make let's do an ellipse. We haven't done an ellipse yet, so pretty much you select one point of your ellipse, you select another point of your ellipse, or like the 2 edges, I guess, and then you just choose how long you want it to be. So for this video, we're going to make it that big. Escape, and now you have your dimensions. Dimensions will make this 25 inches, make this 10 inches, and then in the sketch, click OK. And now what we can do is we click on that feature, extrude it. Now this is where we'll get into removing materials. So on the extrude, we want to swap sides, and notice right here it says remove material. It's highlighted. So in this, right here. Let me just edit that. Okay, so right here, you can kind of see that we're going through and we made a hole straight through the feature. So if we don't click remove material, it's gonna just look like it's going straight through and you're just adding material on the other side. So assuming you want to remove material, just click remove material and you'll get a hole like that. So that's it for this video. We'll go into more about the other types of like shells, ribs, revolving and that type of stuff in the next video.